Not to mention free refreshment!
Okay guys, are you ready for the 5th and final duel of round 1? Wait, does that mean you're moving on to season 2 after this? No way. It's just that the second round will be mixed up with deck lists, teams, and turn order. Then comes season 2, which I originally wasn't even planning on doing. So what, you were just going to go through an infinite loop of matching up the same decks randomly? Hey, it could have been much worse. I originally was just going to have us use our first decks, and that was after I decided that this series should be more than a gift video to you guys. Alright, what are the teams and who's going after you? Me and Jacob versus you and Jesse. I go first, Jesse second, Jacob's third, and you're fourth. Then let's duel. Alright, let's do this. Goodra. I set a card, a monster, and then I activate my field spell. Venom Swamp. Welcome to my swamp. Won't you stay for a spell? Because during every end phase, all non-venom monsters get a venom counter. And what exactly is a venom counter? It reduces the monster's attack by 500 when it's placed. And if it reaches 0 by this effect, it is destroyed. Hold on! That means, unless we have a monster with more than 2,000 attack, it's going to be destroyed by the time our next turn comes around. Precisely. Dude, you just completely fucked over my Morphtronics. These guys can't function without my swamp. I set a monster in 2 cards. Classic CPU maneuver. Thank goodness, this card I drew can actually save me. I summon Morphtronic Radion. If he is in attack mode, all Morphtronic monsters gain 800 attack. Then I equip him with United We Stand, which further increases his attack by 800 for every face-up monster on the field, which includes himself. Then I set a card and end my turn. Wow, so the venom counters look like that? That's kinda scary, getting covered in snakes. And the first one to get counters placed on it is your teammate. Anyway, Wait, what the hell are these? Why do I have a bunch of dragons? That's a Cyberdark deck. Why do I have a Cyberdark deck? Because, as far as I'm aware of, you only have various builds in Roids, Machinas, Cybers, and Ancient Gears. Well, there's the Allies of Justice, but those guys are very niche-y. So I gave you one of mine, not unlike what I do to Jesse. And it's technically not really a dragon deck, since the Cyberdarks make the dragons their bitches. Also broaden your bloody horizons, man. This still sucks, but I guess I have no choice in the matter. I activate Mystical Space Typhoon and destroy your swamp! No! Not my beautiful swamp! Beautiful is not the word I would use to describe it. At least my monster's attack goes back to normal, even if it still has that snake dangling from it. You may want to change the wording on that last part. I summon Hunter Dragon. That's all I can freaking do. Got rid of his swamp. That's a pretty big accomplishment. I summon Venom Snake. Then I activate offerings to the Snake Deity. I target one face-up reptile-type monster on my field, and 2 cards on my opponent's field and destroy them all. I target my Snake, Jesse's face-down monster, and Joshua's Hunter Dragon. That's that. I summon Crebons. Crebons is attacked. I can pay 800 life points to negate the attack. I end my turn. Time for a scenery change, much better than a swamp. I activate the field spell Morphtronic Map. Whenever a monster switches position, a morph counter is placed on this card. For every morph counter on it, all Morphtronic monsters gain 300 attack. Also, When it's destroyed, I can special summon one Morphtronic monster in my graveyard. Now I activate Morphtronic Accelerator. I send a Morphtronic monster from my hand to the deck, and then I destroy one card on the field and draw one card. I shuffle in Cameron and destroy Crebons. Now I summon Morphtronic Magnet. Radion, attack Joshua directly. You too, Magnet. Look, we're already 2/3 dead.
Maybe I should have destroyed United We Stand with MST instead of that swamp. Never mind. I summon Exploder Dragon.
Hi, I'm Exploder Dragon, and welcome to Jackass. Because when he attacks, neither player takes any battle damage. When it's destroyed in battle, the monster that destroyed it is destroyed.
Yeah. Exploder Dragon? Attack Morphtronic Radion!
Yeah, no. I activate Morph Transition. This negates an attack declared against a face-up Morphtronic monster, and then it switches the position of that Morphtronic.
I hate you so much right now.
Now a Morph counter is placed on Matt, and Radion is in defense mode. All Morphtronics gain 1000 defense.
I see a card at my turn.
I summon Reptilian Gorgon. Wait, shouldn't her hair be snakes? Next, I activate one of Joshua's staples. Solidarity. Gorgon, attack Jesse directly. Now draw your last pathetic card. You wanna play aggro? I'll show you aggro! I summon Reinforced Human Psychic Borg! What? Up to twice per turn, I can banish a Psychic-type monster in my graveyard to increase its attack by 500. Permanently. I banished Mind Protector first. Then Crebons. Borg, get rid of Radion! I end my turn. I switch Magnet to defense mode and end my turn.
I summon Cyberdark Edge. When a Cyberdark monster is normal summoned, I equip a level 3 or lower dragon in my graveyard to it. My only choice is Hunter Dragon, but it's not a bad one since it gains the attack through the equipped monster, making it 2500. If Edge would be destroyed in battle, the equipped monster is destroyed instead. Also, Edge can attack directly, and its attack is halved when doing so. But why would I bother? Edge, attack Dylan's Gorgon! Exploder Dragon, attack Magnet!
I summon another Reptilian Gorgon. Gorgon, attack Psychic Borg. What was that all about? What happened? Your monster turned to stone. When Gorgon attacks a monster, after damage calculations, that monster's attack drops to 0 and it can't change its battle position. I set a card and end my turn. Well, I can get around that. I summon Psychic Commander. Now I synchro tune them together to create Psychic Life Transer. Once per turn, I can banish one Psychic-type monster in my graveyard to gain 1200 life points. So I banish Boarden.
Just the kind of monster we needed.
Yeah, no joke. Life Transer, attack Jacob directly. I summon Morphtronic Cameron. Cameron, do what Gorgon did and attack a stronger monster. Attack Cyberdark Ed. Cameron is destroyed in battle while in attack mode. I get a special summon a level 4 or lower Morphtronic from my hand or graveyard, except for Cameron. I select Morphtronic Radion. Next, I activate Double Summon, which lets me perform an additional normal summon this turn, and summon Morphtronic Scopen. And I tune them together to create Power Tool Dragon! Then I activate his ability. Once per turn, I can select 3 equip spells in my deck. Choose one at random, and it gets added to my hand and the others to my deck.
It's not gonna happen. I activate Divine Wrath. No! Yes! I summon Cyberdark Horn. And I equip it with Exploder Dragon. Edge, attack Jacob directly. Horn, finish them off.
Cool comeback, guys. Ready for round 2? Hold on. So round 2 means both the duels with different decks and the first rematch with the same decks? Yes. Now are you ready or not? I set a monster in a card. I pull a classic CPU maneuver. I summon Morphtronic Self-On. Now, once per turn, I can roll a die, reveal cards from the top of my deck equal to that number, then special summon one level 4 or lower Morphtronic monster among them and shuffle the other cards back in. Dang it! The top 2 cards in my deck are United We Stand and Morphtronic Bind. Dang it again! That's all I can do.
You're lucky this is just the first 4 turns, Jacob. Wow, and so am I. I set a card and end my turn.
I summon Lion Alligator. If I control another reptile while he's around, all my reptiles get to do pierce damage. But for now, he'll take a bite out of Joshua's life points.
No, he won't. I activate the trap compulsory evacuation device. It lets me send a monster on the field back to the hand.
Fine then. I end my turn. I summon Creebons. Creebons, attack Self-On. I set another card and end my turn. I set a monster in a card and end my turn.
I summon Hunter Dragon. Attack Dylan's face-down monster.
Too bad. Looks like the normie with high attack and low defense couldn't break the scales of the normie with low attack and high defense.
I end my turn.
I summon Lion Alligator again. Now since Cobra is face up, do your thing and attack Jesse's face down. When Serene Psychic Witch is destroyed, I can banish a Psychic-type monster with 2,000 or less attack from my deck and special summon it during the next standby phase. I banish Mind Protector and then activate Psy Curse. Since you destroyed a Psychic-type monster in battle, your monster is destroyed and you take damage equal to that Psychic-type monster's level times 300. Not bad. I end my turn. Alright, here comes Mind Protector in defense position. During each of my standby phases, I have to pay 500 life points. If I can't, he's destroyed. In return, non-psychic type monsters with 2,000 or less attack cannot attack.
Hold on, Jesse. That kinda screws me over.
Don't worry about it, Joshua. I'm synchro-tuning him and Creebons together to create Magical Android. Android, attack Venom Cobra. You think that bothers me? I activate Alien Brain. You attacked and destroyed one of my reptiles in battle, so now I gain control of it and it's treated as a reptile-type monster. Hell no! I activate Mind Over Matter. It's essentially a psychic-type version of Polynosis. I tribute my magical android to negate and destroy your card. I end my turn by setting a monster. Alright, now I can do something. I summon Moprhtronic Boomboxin. While he's in attack mode, he can attack twice.
Big deal. Hunter Dragon is stronger than him, and Jesse has a set card.
Well, it's gonna be a big deal, because I flip summon Boarden. While he's in attack mode, all Morphtronic monsters can attack directly. Oh shit! Now I activate Morphtronic Mix-Up. Since I control at least 2 face-up Morphtronic monsters, I select 2 cards on my opponent's field and they choose one of them to destroy. Jesse, I select your monster and your face down. I choose my face down. I figured you would. Now that I know this play is safe, things are about to get even worse for you guys. I equip Boomboxin with double tool C and D. This card can only be equipped to Power Tool Dragon or level 4 or higher machine-type Morphtronic, which makes Boomboxin actually the only valuable target in my deck.
So what does this tool do?
It depends on whose turn it is. Depend. On your turn, Boomboxin is the only monster you can attack. The monsters that battle him are destroyed after damage calculations. On my turn, he gains 1,000 attack and the effects of its attack target are negated on the field during the battle phase. Boomboxin, attack Joshua directly twice. Boarden, get in a little king damage.
Holy fuck!
All of that damage? Good luck, Joshua.
I activate Dragon Shrine. I get to send a dragon-type monster from my deck to my graveyard. If it's a normal monster, I can send one more. I send Hunter Dragon followed by Dragunity Koreska. Then I summon Cyberdark Horn. And equip When Carrasco is equipped to a monster, I get to add a level 4 or lower monster with the same type and attribute as the equipped monster to my hand when it destroys a monster in battle. Cyberdark Horn, attack Boomboxin! And before we reach the end of the damage step and Horn gets destroyed, I add Cyberdark Edge. I end my turn.
I summon another lion alligator. Now, since I normal summoned a level 4 monster, I can special summon Kage from my hand. He can't be used for a synchro summon, but he pretty much says, overlay with me please. Then I activate Viper's Rebirth. Since all the monsters in my graveyard are reptiles, I can special summon one from there, but it's destroyed during the end phase. I choose my other lion alligator. Now I overlay my 3 monsters to create Gagagigo the Risen. It's the final form of this badass. Gagagigo, attack Hunter Dragon. Jacob, it's up to you to finish them off. This does not look good for us, Joshua. I summon Crebons. Crebons, attack Boarden. I set a card and end my turn. I summon Morphtronic Cameron. And I negate that summon by tributing Crebons with Mind Over Matter. I hate to break it to you, Jess, but that may have saved you guys for another turn, had it not been for double summon. This card lets me perform an additional normal summon this turn, and I summon Scopen. Scopen, attack Joshua and finish them off. Now that was more like it. 2 really great duels that could have gone either way. They were good, I agree with you on that. But it feels like the full potential of our decks was never really brought out. Like, it almost happens, but then someone activates a card or something to undo it all. True, but at least we got to do a decent amount of showing off.
Yeah, and while I still don't really like the Cyberdarks, they are better than I expected.
Well, the next 5 duels are going to be totally randomized, so prepare yourselves.